Hi everybody, welcome here to May, to your oracle for all signs of zodiac. And yeah, we have now the time of Taurus. So if you are Taurus and you had already your birthday, or you even have today your birthday, happy birthday to you. Taurus is an earth sign and it's a very stable sign. So when a Taurus person, I'm telling that very general. So not every Taurus person is the same like the other. So we are so many million people on that planet. So this is not possible. But the general energy, like Taurus, for example, is like they make a promise and it's kind of forever. Till they make a promise, very often it's quite a long period, right? And yeah, but everything is very grounded. And yeah, they also say that Taurus people are very much like, yeah, very stable also in partnerships and also with money. Because everything which is just related to these themes, like on planet Earth, you know, which are just very Earth themes, like let's say money, or just enjoying the nice pleasures of life. Just get started. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Michelle. I'm a tarot reader and a numerologist for many years. I also have a certificate in tarot reading, right? So I really made a big course for it to give you a very good advice, and also numerology. And I'm also a singer. I studied jazz vocals and at the conservatory, and I'm also giving lessons in singing and also in piano. Both services you can have online or also here in Switzerland in Zurich. Okay, and I'm also painting my own energy card deck. I call it energy cards because from my perspective on every oracle card deck is just a mirror of all the energies that are just significant for us. The first picture that I'm gonna introduce to you, so in the from April on, I'm doing a big April video, and every second week in English the trends for the next 2 weeks. And in the April videos you can see also these cards here are just the first paintings here for my deck. This is a dog, and you can imagine the deck will be in a way that that just stays white, but it will just shimmering a little bit. So when you just put some light on, then you will just see a little bit shimmer. And it's painted just with a pencil and with coal. Okay, and here I just would like to have that golden in here silver, so you really have then a very exclusive, a very nice and beautiful card deck painted by myself, drawing by myself. If you feel like something in you would like to choose this picture, then just make a choice. I'm going to explain to you how we're gonna do that. The second picture is, and you see, so you know my drawings are just in progress. This is the I Ching. The I Ching is the oldest book in the world, a Chinese philosophy also. And yeah, if you would like to learn more about that, then please search that on the internet. But it has a very deep meaning, and I'm gonna explain all that stuff also in my deck when it's done and when it's ready, so you can buy it then also. And I want to make it a little bit easy for you to give yourself some answers to your questions, but I'm gonna explain more to it if it's done. So this is the I Ching picture. And now I'm introducing to you, I'm just, you know, introducing you to just relax on your chair, wherever you sit or lie. Breathe some fresh light in it, and imagine that it just, you know, surrounds you and is protecting you a little bit. And now I'll show you the pictures, and you are introduced to just choose that picture that you feel drawn to or you like the most, okay? And if you need some more time, then please stop the video and take your time. And I'm gonna start to read now. Okay, here we go. We start now with the dog, and you can also please wait till the end of this video because there is always music. I made a music video, 5 music videos I made for every energy of the zodiac. Yeah, that had birthday now, and it's always a different style of music. And you know, but in every oracle there will be a music video or just any kind of musical, how to say that, a musical thing, let's call it like that. Okay, good. So sorry, we're gonna choose now for the dog. If you wanna move this video further, you can just see that if this picture is there, then we are like reading for that kind of picture, what's there. All right, let's get started for the group with the dog. If you're feeling drawn to the dog or just chose the picture of the dog. Okay, what will be here for you physically and emotionally, your well-being in general? That can be also health issues, that could be also wellness questions, everything which is just making yourself like feeling better. Okay, let's call it like that. These are the cards already. Okay, so the first card as a 5 of Pentacles. That could be a loss of money or any kind of loss of health or just a loss of well-being. We have here the Queen of Wands, and I see that if you experience a kind of loss, we're gonna check that out. If you're gonna experience maybe in some of the areas there could be a tendency, it's a general reading, so it can apply to you very often, very much, but not always. You have a lot of strength, okay? You have a lot of strength, or you have people around you, that could be doctors, that could be family members, that could be friends, who has a lot of strength and have a lot of strength to help you in any kind of way. They can help you mentally, they can help you really practically, okay? They can also help you with their energy. That could be also doctors, also nurses, also psychotherapists, all right? Healers in any kind of shape, way, and color, let's call it like that. And I just see that whatever it might be here, you have good chances to really fight back, okay? With the help of friends, and I mean friends here in general, or with your own strength. It could also be that you will not have the money to to find the help here, but you have a lot of wisdom here in within yourself. So if you have here problems, if financially, if physically, if kind of any kind of, okay, it could be, or a feeling of loss, a feeling of sadness, you can help yourself because you have a lot of wisdom within yourself, or you will have the opportunity for very wise friends, okay? Oh, you see that? This is the code of my painting, so this is the proof that I did it on my own. Okay. Okay, now you can say, yeah, she was touching the pictures, you know, but I was not printing them from the internet. Yeah, you know what, through this wisdom, it could be your own wisdom, you can meditate, you know, and then just listen to all the ideas that come up within your mind, within your feeling in your body, your feeling of your stomach, just your intuition, you know, you can concentrate here on the third eye. And then we receive also pictures and so. Yeah, you can help yourself and you will have the strength to do so. Okay, we can now see where in which part actually these problems can be, if there are problems, and if not, that could be also depressions. Okay, this is a general reading. You can be depressive here and everything is gonna be alright, but you know, this is just, I'm gonna also see what will be in your love life and what will be also in your money life, let's say, or just financially, and then we're gonna figure it out. And there also, and I'm gonna try to give you some tips how to actually handle it. Right, here we go. With love, if you're single or coupled, if you are male or female, love males or females as a male or a female. Everybody's welcome, all right? Everybody, yeah? Okay, good. Here we go with, yeah. Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that could really be that you had a lot of heartache. But I just see that you will overcome this heartache, whatever it might be. You will overcome it. Maybe it's already there, and you are just on a very good way. That's why you feel like shit, because maybe of this Three of Swords. Sorry, my English. Yeah, you see what I mean. It's just like very general. That can just fit to you, or maybe not so. But now in the position of love, I just see here you are overcoming now a kind of heartache or depression or something like that. Okay, so what will be further? Yeah, and you will know the truth here. The truth. What will be the truth? Oh my gosh. The truth maybe of somebody very aggressive or kind of unworthy or kind of a negative person. Maybe you deal here with a negative person, or this is somebody in your family. That could be also the case, all right? And like negative persons, maybe younger persons, or maybe persons who are not really younger but actually not really grown up, okay? Could be any age. You maybe realize here really that these persons are not that what you expected them to be. Yeah. And this is really a state of stress for you. This is just like too much on your heart, too much on your head, and just very, very overwhelming here for you. And that must end, actually. That must end. You have a lot of chances to really go out to find new people, to really grab some help from friends. And I feel that maybe some of you are very depressive here, because we have really the Three of Swords. We have really the combination of these three cards. I just feel like, because the Five of Pentacles, we have that already, and this is really the sadness card also. I call it now like a sadness card, because now in our context it's really fitting to that. And I'm really telling you, if you want to listen to me, grab some therapists, you know, let yourself take that serious, that thing, because you don't need to go through all that alone. You don't need that, okay? Maybe that could be also like traumas or something you are experiencing all over and over again. I see that you have a lot of good friends around you, a lot of good people around you. You don't have to carry all these 10 of Wands here on your own. Yeah, these are 10 of Wands here. This is the Crowley deck, by the way. We have here, I'm not a fan of Crowley at all, but I was learning the tarot with the Rider-Waite tarot and also the Thoth tarot here. And the Thoth tarot, that's why I have them also. You see, I have a lot of card decks. It's not that one. I'm also gonna do a video on Crowley, but I just like really the cards, and they have for me a very deep meaning. They were touching really my unconscious mind, that I had vivid dreams like a movie, better than, you know. And I saw the Hermit very, very real in my dreams when I was dealing with the Crowley cards. So, I mean, they are interesting. Not Crowley. Crowley was a little bit crazy on my mind, I think, yeah. I don't talk about Crowley when I say Thoth tarot, even though he was the occultist that made the Thoth tarot, and I have nothing against nobody, but I'm telling you, this is just, I'm just talking about the tarot decks. And if a deck is touching me and I have the feeling that gives me something and is just giving me a good advice, and also yeah, it's touching me also, then I'm using it, okay? Good, guys. So this is so much on that. What about your finances and work? And I'm talking here about the atmosphere at work with co-workers, employees, your boss, and also your finances in real, okay? You can choose whatever you would like to know here, if the issue of finances or just the general development in your career, okay? Let's call it like that. Sometimes we have a heartbreak in our love life, and a nice career in our jobs or something, but it's not said that it's all over the place like that. All right. I don't know, always when I make an English reading, I have the feeling that everything's flowing very much. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, so... Oh, gosh! Oh, nice! This is a very good fundament. Okay, so the first card is really telling me, yeah, it's nice. You have a lot of ideas. Maybe you're an artist here. That could also be that you are maybe a little bit... because with the 5 of Pentacles and so... Maybe that's a good tip to really recognize what's reality and what is my fantasy. Okay, yeah, I was also seeing it maybe not applies to everybody how I said. Okay, that can apply to you a lot, but not always like that. But my cards are just telling me that it's good. It would be good for you to really search for help. Okay, search for help, because this heartbreak is just too much. I'm seeing that I'm telling that very honest, yeah. And financially, that could also be that you have here money from your family, or you are just very stable in your money, and that's looking very good, yeah. Yeah, how I said, sometimes we are just good in our job, okay. And this is also very creative. When you're an artist, then this card is also telling me that there is a lot of creativity. Still, I would just really say, like, heal your heart. Heal just your heart just for yourself, yeah? Sometimes the 7 of Cups are just telling me something about madness, yeah? It's a general reading, okay? If you would like to have more advice, then you can please contact me. So my email address is standing there in the info box, okay? This is a general reading for a lot of 1,000 people around, okay? And, how I said, we have the devil here, okay. There are some problems and some issues, yeah. There are some problems and some issues. Even though you are maybe financially very stable. But I see really these problems here. Maybe you make a job that you hate, or you think you have to do certain things to make that money. Maybe you are talking to yourself that it's good for you. The devil is telling me it's not. Okay, maybe you're working too many hours. Maybe you're getting that money from somewhere, but you are just depend on people and on things and on coins and on whatever. Where are you depend on? And the devil is there lying together with a 7 of water. And that can be also, that could also signify, not just, I'm sorry, that could also be a sign for alcohol abuse or something like this. Yeah, not for everybody, but where do you abuse something? Where do you get abused, or what do you abuse? Yeah, go to the doctor. Sorry, but this is what the cards are telling me. And you know what can happen? It can also happen that you say now, I don't want to see her oracles anymore. That's arrogant that she's talking to me like that. It's not arrogant, it's just deep from my heart. And I'm seeing it like that. And if you don't want to subscribe, maybe you come later and you think like from a later time, okay, she just told it very, very honest, yeah. And it's honest, it's meant very honest, because I'm seeing it like that. Okay, but it's a general reading, yeah. That could also, my cards are just telling me it very dramatically. Yeah, everybody is here different, and maybe you have just these tendencies to it. Maybe it could be also that there are some issues that it's good to heal. Yeah, we all have issues. I have issues too, so I'm not telling that I have none. Yeah, that would be a lie. But we all have our thing, and the cards are telling me now it would be really good time to heal it. Okay, because you don't know what will be tomorrow, and the devil in the job. Maybe now the money is flowing to you, you know, maybe tomorrow is not. The devil can just, you know, tell a lot of, some things are also hidden with the 7 of Cups, yeah? Something is just hidden. Maybe you're earning now, but who knows if you earn tomorrow? Could be, and I wish to you that you're gonna earn again or something. Also next month, and have a very stable job, but there is just, I would also, you know, not signing these contracts if you don't know really the deal, okay? This is also something I see. Don't sign too fast a contract, and really research the truth. Research the truth, because there could be also some lies, okay? Or some, that somebody is trying to, you know, manipulate you. That could be also really the case, also with the 7 of Cups. Okay. You're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. This is just a general tendency, and the purpose on that is, why do we actually ask these things? when you just heal yourself, I promise you everything will be fine. Okay? Good. Thank you a lot. So this was the first reading. If you chose the dog, yeah, I just see for the group for the dog, you are financially stable. There is some heartbroken that you will overcome. Maybe you are hurt now, okay? Because I see it, because it's an overcoming. You will overcome it. Okay, good. So here we go further now with the hexagram of the I Ching, the oldest book in the world, a Chinese old philosophy, and the fundament of the Chinese medicine. Oh, how to say it in English? I'm not a native speaker, so I apologize for my English here. I'm working with a crystal tarot here from the Los Scarabeo firm, yeah, and I'm also working here with the Rider-Waite tarot here from Königsfurt Orania firm, and I'm also working with a Thoth tarot of the firm Urania, Switzerland. Good. How are you doing? Physically, emotionally, and just related to health in any way, and also wellness questions. Just short ask, how are you? Okay? Oh yeah, you're very active here, very active and very passionate, and maybe new things are coming to you and you are very, very motivated, and you really like what you see here and what happens. We have, oh wow, and the 9 of Pentacles, and that's so beautiful. That's good. You feel maybe very independent, very, very stable within yourself. You love yourself truly, you accept yourself, and you are just free and just very open to every present that life is giving to you. This is very beautiful. And maybe you don't take stuff too serious or something. You just feel like grounded within yourself. You don't depend on anybody here. You feel independent, or you are very much like you love your children if you have children, and you have a great time with your children. It could be also the case. And I really feel like you are whole within yourself. You are like male and female in one person. You don't depend on anybody with your feelings, because you feel whole and you feel rich within yourself. You love yourself, and you can live all this. And you have a lot of energy because of that, because I just see here no boundaries. Wow. So you have a very, very good foundation. You have very good feelings. This is beautiful. I wish that the first group will have these cards too. Yeah, sometimes we just have to heal some stuff. This is just what I mean. Yeah, and just take a look into your love life. Okay, the King Michael is there. That could be that you are a very independent person. You don't need anybody. Or you date somebody like that here. A very intelligent man here, by the way, okay? Or an intellectual man, or just somebody who is just very fast in his brain or mind. That could be, this is a general reading, that could be also you, okay? If you are independent in a way or something, and you are a better thinker than you're not so caught up in feelings. Okay, this is what I see here, because it's like the position of love and so. And wow, Ace Gabriel, and I see a lot of energy, sexuality, but not so much, not really a relationship, just a lot of freedom. This is what I get, but I see that you feel great in that. And yeah, we have here also a lot of romance, and really some opportunities to really find good lovers here. I don't know, I just don't see you here in a relationship. Could be also that you are in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, then it's just because, yeah, you have there the Fool. It could be also that children are involved. You have children here, and you feel very much active with the children. You're active with children. And it can also be that you have maybe the beginning of a very passionate time in your bedroom, okay? Maybe you discover some yeah, some crazy stuff in your bedroom or something, which you just didn't dare before to do it with a partner or something like that, yeah? But anyhow, you feel very good. Yeah, your partner is actually scary, okay? So if it's really something kinky in your relationship, the partner is scary. Yeah. This is the wish fulfilling card. Good. Yeah, your tendencies are very nice. And what about... Yeah. So what about here your money and your foundation? And I'm telling you what is now interesting. No, I'm not telling. Okay, your foundation. Yeah. I feel them. I feel them. The Queen of Wands. If you're a woman, you are very much like active, but I feel she could be a boss or a co-worker. Or you find somebody interesting also at your workplace. Okay, Queen of Swords. It could be that you are working with a lot of women here. How do you deal with them? You are maybe afraid of them. I don't know. There is a kind of fear. Or you don't know all the information here, but you feel a little bit like, I don't know, you just don't feel like to deal with them. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here very much. If they're really two women, they just see in you a very good worker here, actually, and somebody who actually is making some money here, so, or is just good for the firm, also in terms of money and well-being. They just see you like a worker, or co-worker, or colleague. That's it. Okay, and what about just finances? Again, a girl? A lot of women, but not so much money. I have the feeling that you actually have enough money here. This is not that big money, but I see here that it could also be that a lot of money just flows to your family and to your children here. That could be also the case. That you're working a lot for people from the past, or just for your family, or just for your children here, because we also have the Fool there. There are just a lot of women here involved, I don't know, but we have here some money cards that allow me to say you will have enough money here in this month. That's for sure. And yeah, that's not an amount of money that you feel like, oh wow, that's so much. Ooh, I'm just feeling like very free in that. But it's just enough to be content and to actually pay all the bills and pay everything, and you feel actually rich. Okay, I have the feeling that you feel rich because everything is just flowing really your way. Yeah, and looking very good. Yeah, and I don't know, I just see these women here. If you work with women, could be that you work with women, or you work for women in a way, or you work with a lot of clients, that you have a lot of female clients. That could be also here the case. Or you're dealing with a lot of female family members, could be also. They just see in you somebody who's making money or something. A money card is that they see you as a coin, yeah? If they're co-workers or clients. Okay, so, or just like a co-worker, or just like somebody that works for them or with them or anything like that. If they are women, and the women could be, yeah, how I said, also people that you work for or work with, or clients. And they are very different characters, We have here really somebody very intellectual. We have here somebody a lot of temper and a lot of fire and wands. And we have here also pentacles here. That's just total different characters with a very different characters, female characters. You maybe you just work in a way, or you just deal in a way, and that relates also to your money life and to your work life. Okay, maybe you give them money or you work with them. This is a general reading, you know, this is just what I can say, because there are so many people around, and I'm telling you, so if you have a private session with me, I can give you really more information. You know, you cannot compare that with a personal reading, because I'm combining also the numerology, and we have a really different reading than in the end for you personally. So you can write me an email, and now will come some music for you, and yeah, I'm always choosing something else. It's always a surprise, maybe a music clip with a different style of music. Everything just really recorded here at home. It's not perfect, but I'm doing all that stuff alone. My drawings are just, I'm doing that alone, and also all my recordings, and you know, I have this this channel for 1 year now, and yeah, it's improving like every step of the way. Okay, let's call it like that. Good. So thank you a lot for watching, for liking, for subscribing to my channel, and I wish you really that you do the best of these information that I gave you. And thank you, and bye bye. George, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps George on my mind, George on my mind, George, a song of you, just as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile stealthily, still in peaceful dream I see the road leads back to you. George, no peace I'll find, just an old sweet song keeps George